What's going on, everybody? How are you doing on this crazy Tuesday? I'm your host, Nathan Bowden, on the Nathan Bowden Show, and today it is Country Fried Wrestling Day. And what does that mean? Well, let me bring in 1/3 of the team. He is none other than Taz, man. Taylor!
What's going on?
What's going on?
I just want you to know I have a really bad headache, so that was actually painful for me. That's how much love I have for this show and for you, is that I did that for you through my pain. So
I'm about to start crying.
I don't get too emotional. Don't get too emotional.
Okay.
Hold it back.
But yeah, today,
man, it's been a boring Tuesday, hasn't it? Not much.
Oh my goodness! I mean, I can't believe some low-level jobber indie dude left AEW. I don't know.
I went to bed last night and Cody Rhodes was irrelevant. I woke up this morning and he meant something again.
Yeah. And then you got Stone Cold doing something. I don't know.
Who's that guy?
I don't know. All I hear is glass shattering every time I hear that talk about that dude. And you've got some limitless type things going on and whatnot. I don't know.
I still say that's the best debut. I know we talked about it before the thing. That is the best debut we have seen in years. And I wasn't a Keith Lee guy. I'm the token white guy on the show. For me to be saying it, that's a big deal. Keith Lee, big deal.
Yeah. No, I'm a huge Keith Lee guy. But before we get into anything, we gotta bring on the man, the myth, the legend, the undisputed United States champion, America's most wanted. What's up, sir?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
We doing.
We got some people in the chat out there tonight. Let's show them a little love.
Definitely. Chat. First person in, Premium Toy Collect. What's going on? We got Left Coast Graphics. We got Rolando Flores.
Salute.
Vader, where'd you go? My name's Dog ran off. Give me a sec.
But we got some people from Blue Harvest Toys raiding us. Awesome. Vader. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, word.
Blue Harvest. Stargate. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. I appreciate each and every person coming in. And Blue Harvest Toys.
My dog. What's up, homie?
What's up, Mark? Everybody's favorite in a Speedo is Greedo because
Greedo is Nido.
There we go.
Greedo is Nido.
Greedo in a Speedo is kinda neato.
Yeah. Super duper.
And the other part of that tag team is none other than Fabulous One. Fabulous.
What's up, Fab? My man. Thank you.
That's the brother Speedo.
And we've got another person from the Blue Harvest Raid.
Ooh. What's up? Ooh. Yeah. Hey, that's my alter ego. Yeah.
We also got Little Taz Man.
The little Taz Man.
But yeah, and then
so what's going on? What's popping? What the deal? What the deal with the business deal? What it do? All them words, all that stuff.
Before
it's been a boring day. Been a boring day. Nothing major going on in the wrestling world, and I'm glad. I couldn't handle a lot of exciting news.
What's going on, Michael Reed?
It's my last day in. I'm out tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Can't wait, man. I'm about to go crazy.
Before we get into it, I want to also say thank you and hello to G-Force in the house.
Feel good.
But yeah, today, so we talk about, somebody's debut in AEW. And then we talk about somebody leaving AEW. Probably for WWE. And while we're in the WWE, we might as well talk about a possible Wrestlemania match. Stunner versus Stunner, maybe? Who knows? But before we get into all that juiciness, anybody got any wrestling figures or any figures they want to show off?
I have been blessed because I had two buddies who let me up with some packages this week.
So, Fab hooked me up with a box of belts. Good looking out, man. I appreciate that.
Fabulous won a contest and gave me a majority of it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, let me show you. He won a contest and he said, hey man, I got 3 figures I'm gonna ship you. He was like, do you mind paying for the shipping? I was like, let's see, I pay $8 to get 3 figures. Yeah, I'm good. I'm in. So he sent me the Nature Boy Ric Flair, the new one with the Horseman shirt, early 90s shirt.
Nice. Nice.
He sent me the new Scarlet Bordeaux.
Oh. Nice.
And then he sent me a basic Bianca Belair. So
nice.
Master and his loving kindness.
I got boxes coming out for everybody. Y'all got y'all boxes ready right here. They're ready. So they're coming out as soon as I get up out of here.
But that's not all.
Keep going.
I say it all the time, the best toy hunter I know, Mr. Air Max, found me Yokozuna.
Oh.
He found me
Bye-bye.
Big E.
Oh.
Even my dog's over here getting excited.
I can tell.
I
would be too.
Earthquake.
Oh yeah.
And he found me the man they call Sting.
Nice. Which one? Let me see. Which one is that? That Sting? That's just the regular one.
Yeah,
that's the regular one. Okay.
Okay.
Because they have like 3 different Stings out now in the stores.
Oh, I did not know that.
So they have that one,
exclusive.
But then they have a Chase version of that one where it's just a different shirt. And then I think it's like the face paint instead of the name. And that's the only difference in the Chase version. And then they have the Walmart edition, which doesn't have the jacket, but the face is kind of like the half Sting, half Darby Allin face paint.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
Yeah, so, but yeah, no, the last week or so has been pretty good for myself. So if you watch the video I have out now, you'll see some of the wrestling figures I picked up. So I got the Sami Zayn.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah.
And the place I always go to, they have them for like $21.99, which is pretty less than retail.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
And they're up to Elite 91, I think. So yeah, this is 91.
Where's this magical place and where can I find it?
It's out in California.
I know, man. Just
I'll just drive on down.
Shoot,
I
if it,
I got a puppy pit bull who's about to drive me crazy.
Well, y'all know if y'all ever come out here, first meal's on me, and we'll head up that spot right away.
Oh,
I like
you talking
a free
about food?
meal.
Food's a draw.
I
Food's
like
a draw.
free meal.
Food is a draw.
Well, I know how to bribe people, so you know.
Yeah. You know, got a weight problem. Can't wait to eat. You know what I'm saying?
So I picked up Sami Zayn. So,
nice.
So I had to pick up that KO.
That's
and it
nice.
comes with
that's a must.
Comes with
both of them.
Comes with the ladder. So
yeah.
So
see, I ain't been out, so I couldn't do no pickups.
I had to pick up. Not a Hogan fan, but I have the black and white NWO Ultimate Edition Hogan.
Yes, sir.
And they just put out pre-orders for Wolfpack Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
So was he in the Wolfpack?
Yeah. I think briefly.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Was that when Nash did the finger poke of doom to him?
Yeah.
The
finger poke of doom, yeah.
Was it
around that time?
Yeah, that was it.
Maybe. But I figured I might as well get a red and yellow Hogan.
Yeah.
Also from 91, of course, I get every version of this young lady. That Bianca,
yeah.
In that WrestleMania attire.
Yeah.
Then
that's fly.
Had to go back a little bit. Didn't find the Chase version, but did get this man from Cobb County, Georgia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That boss man.
Sweet. Yeah. Jasmine had to do a little work to his nightstick.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, if you open him up, man, that nightstick don't fit worth a damn.
Oh no.
Little fucker, he eats the shit out of me. My hands, look at this shit.
Jeez.
If he wasn't my damn best friend, I wouldn't know what to do.
So I got that Sarge.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'll probably have to find a Colonel Mustafa now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Then
one time Mustafa was easy to find, but I don't. Long time.
Yeah, I've seen
got
him.
me mine like a while ago.
Yeah, I've seen him recently. So, but I wasn't thinking about getting him. But then I saw this Sergeant, and I was like, oh. And I really wanted a Sergeant Slaughter figure, and I haven't been able to find one other than this one. So I'm like, I needed to. So then, this one I blame Tasman for, but I was going to get it anyway.
I'll take the blame for it. I will take the blame for
it. Plus, I got this figure I'm about to show, because I wanted to get free shipping through Ringside for something else. So I'll show you this first, though.
Let's see it. The Fiend. That's a fine figure indeed.
Because I figure this one's going to probably be hard to find in places.
He's already on back order.
Yeah.
For Ringside now.
Luckily, I got it while it was still available. So, like I said, I got Big E. I got Dakota Kai. Uh-oh.
My cousin tried to call me on a live stream, bro. He should know better than that.
Man. I don't know if I showed you guys last week. I don't know if I showed you this last week.
Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, it's a little side piece. Girl. Plus, with the Sting.
Yeah.
And then I don't, like I said, I don't remember if I showed you guys, but I got two of these. I think these came after the stream. Mr.
Brody Lee.
Nice.
Nice. I didn't know he was. Did you get that from Ringside? Is he out?
Yeah. Well, they were
all of them on Ringside,
but some of them are now they're back ordered. Some of them are back ordered, and some of the pre-orders for some of the other ones.
I do need that hand.
Push the date back. He needs that what?
G4 said, "Easy, Vader. Taz needs that hand later." Yes, I do. Dads can't live on friendship alone.
What's friendship? What's friendship? But that's my pickups. Cool. Wrestling wise, I could do a whole 3-hour stream just on all the stuff I've got to open. So,
well, our boy AMW picked up COVID and survived, so that's a big win that he survived.
Yep.
Today is my last day. Today is day I don't feel good, so I don't know. Well, out of all those days,
just a few more hours. Just a few more hours.
You can't wait to get out.
I can't wait, man. I went to the mailbox today, man. I took the longest time going to the mailbox walking. Like, I took the longest time to go to the mailbox. I just wanted to play with rocks and stuff, throw rocks across the street and just run with the dog, you know. Like, I just want to get out.
Yeah.
It's been a hard task.
Yeah. Like I said, you're almost there, though. You're almost there.
You went out of the house worse than Cody wanted out of AEW.
Shit.
Hey, man, I'm for real. For real.
Well, you know, what's going on, Smirking Bear Studios? How are you doing?
We got marvelous.
We got marvelous. Yeah, see?
Marvelous.
See? Everybody's got all different like stuff. Marvelous needs Dakota Kai. I need Yokozuna. Need Yokozuna and Earthquake. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Greedo, you little bastard.
Greedo.
He's alive now. I'm speaking to you.
But yeah.
He's my boss.
No, listen. Uh-oh.
Call me later.
Tell Greedo your boss to call back.
I like you. See you, buddy. Bye.
Oh,
Greedo
that's
just want to let me know how sexy I looked on the live. I appreciate that, Greedo.
Oh, that's freaking adorable.
Yeah.
That is freaking a boom.
Hey.
Yeah, I found Dakota Kai just off of like she was like really hiding, but she was just like buried behind some other figures, and I was like,
well, she was hiding because she was afraid she'd be in the next round of budget cuts for WWE, so she's just.
I feel like she's the one she's gonna be like a Johnny Gargano type. They're gonna just wait for her contract to lapse.
Now fabulous. They're just being dicks now.
Jeez. They trying to get the stream shut down. That's what it is. They trying to get the stream shut down.
Don't be disrupting our stream, bitches. I got a crazy puppy driving me crazy. I can't handle all this stress.
So, you know what? We might as well get into it. We'll start off small.
Dive right on in.
Stone Cold.
We jump in balls deep, I say.
Yeah, what Tasman said. Yeah.
So which topic? Stone Cold?
Yeah, Cody? Go ahead. Go ahead and get it popping, get it started.
All right. So there's talk about Stone Cold coming back to wrestling. Full-fledged wrestling match.
So, well, it's not confirmed yet. There's rumors. It's not been
yeah.
So let's not be one of those websites that goes back in 2 weeks and said we fucked up. This is allegedly. It's a possibility.
Yeah, it's allegedly. It's shot thrown. I seen a shot thrown last night. So
the panties are down, but there ain't no penetration just yet.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't got much more time. There's got to be some penetration soon.
You got to put the pressure on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's allegedly, man, because last night he was throwing out these shots though. So shots fired. We'll see.
I think you'll end up going. I mean, in one way, I'm totally excited because he's my favorite all-time wrestler. I mean, I think we've had this conversation before.
Yeah.
In another way, this just goes to prove that Vince doesn't know how to create new stars. You know, I mean, you can look at it two ways. Tickled to death to see Austin. You know, I hated to see him go out with a loss at Wrestlemania. I kind of feel like he'll win, but do you really want to bury Kevin Owens any more than you already have to put over a guy who's maybe, you know, we were talking before the stream, is this going to be a one-off or is this going to be a Goldberg type situation where it's, you know, a couple times a year? Either way, do you want to bury Kevin Owens? I hope they do because I love Austin. But it just goes back. Vince can't, and I'll talk about this when we get to the Cody situation, but like Vince has a roster full of very good workers, very good wrestlers, very good athletes.
Yeah.
But very few superstars.
Yeah.
He's got two superstars, basically. He's got Brock and he's got Roman. And he's not shown whether it's his fault or it's, you know, Brock Lesnar made a comment on the Pat McAfee show that some of the younger guys need to step up and quit trying to, you know, hit their high spots and do different stuff and put asses in the seat. I kind of agree with that. I think
me too.
More worried about seeing a 5-star match than, you know, who's a badass and all that stuff. But I would definitely like to see Austin again. But I would also like to see a new star coming to WWE and take it by storm. I'd like to see a new Steve Austin. You know, I'd like to see somebody come in who you didn't want to miss Monday Night Raw for you. You know, you didn't even want to DVR it. You wanted to watch that shit live. Because, I mean, I remember during the Stone Cold era, people would have Raw parties. I was in college during the time. You know, we'd have Raw parties. I mean, we're drinking, we're smoking, we're whatever it takes, but we're watching Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yep.
And that was a long ass time ago.
It was, you know, it was must see. It was like, it was a moment where it's like me and my friend, we would always go downstairs, grab some food, make sure we were back up with like a couple minutes to spare. So we had food, you know, we had drinks, and we were ready to go. We didn't want to miss a second of Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like catching any part of Raw at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, Raw is painful to watch. And I mean, honestly, I think they need to cut Raw to 2 hours. It's too long, too much content to fill. And I mean, when you had the best roster on the planet, you know, a year and a half ago, you still couldn't get it right. And now you basically whittled that roster down to shit. Which I will say this. The women's match, gauntlet match last night was awesome. You basically, Bianca Belair is already a star, but you basically built her up and you built Rhea Ripley up, who I think they need to be built. I've said all along that, you know, I feel like one of the women's division needs to be built around Rhea Ripley. Too much talent, too much strength, too much size. I just think she did so well in NXT.
What's up, sleeping?
I think it's a shame they haven't done more with her than what they have.
Well, I think the women's division, like I think if they still keep it at 2 different divisions, you can have one built around Bianca and the other around Rhea, and kind of have it almost like 2 different styles.
Yeah,
you know. And you know, you can have power on one side and speed on another, or whatever.
But both them girls got power, man. I mean, Bianca's a brute. I mean,
well, they both kind of have speed, but it's like they could really have 2 different, like it's almost like the, you know, Charlotte on one show and Becky on another. You know, even though I'm tired of both of them, but I'm saying, like, you know, or having Sasha on one and Bailey on another or whatnot, but having the division kind of being, I'd say, rebuilt, because I feel like it was built up with the 4 horsewomen of WWE, you know, having 2 on each show. But I feel like now you have a chance to kind of, you know, reinforce that or rebuild it and have it built around those 2.
Well, I would like to add to that. I agree with you totally. But it goes back to, in a lot of ways, and I think you're seeing this in both wrestling organizations, AEW and WWE. They're protecting their star. They're protecting their stars too much. If you go back and look, The Rock never had a great WWE title run.
No,
even when he first went bad, him and Mankind gave the belt back and forth to each other for 6 months before Austin took it.
Yeah.
You know, I was actually surprised they let Danielson lose to Page, but like, you know, why not build Bianca up on one side, build Rhea up on one side, kind of like they did Batista and John Cena back in Aggression. And then when you finally had that match, kind of like they did with Drew and Roman, except then they pissed Drew away. I mean, that match felt like a big match going into it. And they failed completely with Big E trying to do that because they didn't make Big E a big deal. But you got, they just need to build some people up. I mean, WWE is desperate for, like I said, stars. They have a roster full of great workers who can go in the ring, but they do not have any superstars, and they need some superstars. I hate to say it, they need Hulk Hogan to come in and teach people how to get over, because the guy can wrestle worth of shit, and he put asses in the seats. They need some people who can put asses in the seats, like Brock said. Brock 100% right on this one.
Sure was
100% right.
Sure was. Yep. All right, Smoking Bear Studios, man. Be safe, man. Thanks for dropping in.
So what? Stone Cold should he come back or not? You think he should come back? Like, my thing is, I agree that they need to build up for the future, and I feel like that's why you have Stone Cold lose. Kind of pull a Jericho.
I get what you're saying. I just don't think they're going to have him lose.
Well, no, I don't think they will either. But I'm saying, if we want them to build for the future, that's the only way to best do it, is by having Stone Cold come in and making the wrestlers that he's in the ring with look like $1 million.
I have a theory about what they could do, and it actually ties into Cody Rhodes. What would really work with Stone Cold, how they could tie this whole situation with Stone Cold and Cody Rhodes together to make something awesome and make a badass superstar. And it's not who you're going to think it is.
Okay. Well, since we're there, let's get into it. Cody Rhodes.
Right here.
Cody Rhodes just left AEW. Him and his wife no longer in AEW. And there's rumors, only rumors, that he may be going to WWE. So, do we think he's going to WWE?
All indications say it's a done deal. I don't see Brandy staying out of the spotlight that long. I'd say her ass is like, sign that contract, motherfucker. I want to get on a camera somewhere.
Well, the problem, I think the one issue may be because they're like the Miz. They got their own reality show, but it's on the same channel as AEW.
But I had heard it's not being renewed for a second season yet, so that might not be a problem.
Okay.
That's I heard going around that they have not shot second season episodes yet, and that it doesn't look like they're going to.
We got the Go Big show on TNT, right? Or TBS, right? The Go Big show.
Well, they can easily recast after they're done with the season. They can easily recast for Cody Rhodes' position there. So I would, that wouldn't be too much. But yeah, I don't see him.
I don't like it anyway.
I mean, I saw like an episode once before.
I've seen a lot of commercials of it, and that's about it. Like, I've never
I've seen like like I haven't seen a full episode, but I've seen parts of an episode, and I was just like, yeah, this is stupid. So just a bunch of people hanging out watching stupid people do stupid stuff. So
I mean, hell, we could do that on a Saturday night. We all
can
get
do
high.
That's right.
That's like I did that. I used to do that when I was in a fraternity, watching stupid people run around doing stupid stuff and just drinking. And that was for free.
I was one of those stupid people. I would have done that for you.
And I would have enjoyed it. So let's speculate. If he goes to WWE, who do you think his first program, his first feud should be with?
Randy Orton.
Wow.
Ooh. Wow. Holy.
Yeah. Great minds think alike, yo.
My African brother.
Holy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Randy Orton.
Okay. America's Most Wanted. Why do you think so?
That was what the team of Legend Legacy, yeah. And
Legacy.
Legacy. And I hate it for DiBiase Jr., but that would be a good program because they done something together already and still have a story.
Well, and I could see because they've done those programs with people and where it's like, I'm gonna bring back your friend, and it's somebody that hasn't wrestled in a while or doesn't wrestle for the company, but they brought them in for that one episode or one show or something just to kind of build up the story. So you could wind up bringing in Ted DiBiase Jr. for this, just like an episode of Raw or something.
Yeah.
Or you could have Cody come in and basically assault Riddle and be like, hey, I used to be Orton's buddy. I don't want you in the picture no more. And then have Randy decide between Orton and Riddle.
Yeah. And another good program would be him on SmackDown against Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is IC champion now, right? Y'all know that, right? Sami Zayn won the Intercontinental Championship belt.
Yeah, he will be Friday. He not
officially.
It hadn't officially.
He won on the dark match after SmackDown Friday night. So I think him and Cody, that'd be a good thing. But Cody can bring the old belt back. I mean, just out my head, but I mean that'd be a good program for him too. With Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's funny.
Is Cody gonna come back for a mid card?
See, that's the thing. I don't know if Cody Rhodes would, because I think Cody Rhodes shot himself in the foot at AEW by in that match where he didn't have a chance to win the world title.
Yeah.
And so maybe this is part of what he wants is to be a world champion. So maybe that's I don't know. Maybe he's coming back for a title. He could be coming back, he may be here, to settle some feuds. Because you had me thinking for a second. Like maybe he's not coming, maybe he'll come back and interfere in Orton and Riddle's relationship, but trying to tell Riddle, hey,
don't trust Orton because he will stab you in the back. And first he starts a feud with Riddle because he's like, no, Riddle and him, Riddle doesn't, he's like, oh no, Randy's good. Randy's different. And then Randy turns on him and then it starts another feud with Randy and Cody.
And Riddle.
And then adds Riddle in there. Yeah. And so, but I mean, we could start off. They could start off small, and
you the man.
Brandy could have an issue with Maurice, and there could be something with the Miz and Maurice and Cody and Brandy, just to get it.
God. That would suck. That would suck. But that would ruin it from the get go. Like that. You know what? They could change the Miz's new finisher to the Cody Killer. That's the Cody Killer.
Yeah.
Listen, I look at this two ways. When Cody left WWE, he was what? How many times did he win the Intercontinental Championship? 2 or 3 times?
Yeah.
So he left
Yeah.
as a 3-time mid-card champion. He goes and did he win the ROH title?
Damn, hold on.
I don't know. I think so.
I know he won the NWA
Yeah, he
title.
won. Yeah, he won the ROH belt. He won the
Did he win the
United
New Japan?
States belt in New Japan.
Okay.
And he won the ROH, the NWA, and New Japan. Yeah.
Okay, but then he goes to AEW and wins their mid card title 3 times, and then he comes back. So it's not like you're signing a world champion.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, does the WWE even recognize NWA anymore? I doubt it. So
no.
He left a mid carder. He's coming back a mid carder. Are you going to try to elevate him to the main event? I don't know. I think the significance of it is this, and I think this is why Vince is going to do it, is because it opens. You know, Tony Khan keeps talking about the forbidden door. So far, that door has been one-sided.
Yeah.
Been people leaving WWE. This is the first one that's coming to WWE from AEW. And it opens the door for what I'm going to talk about next. So let's say Austin comes back at WrestleMania.
Okay.
He beats Owen. Austin's supposed to be, loves to fight more than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Who was AEW portrayed to love to fight more than anybody?
John Moxley.
Whose contract with AEW is up in 3 months?
John
Moxley.
Yeah.
Who did WWE try every way in the world to get to be able to be in the Royal Rumble this year? John Moxley. Who had a podcast with Austin after he won the WWE Championship and they almost fought real life because they didn't hit it off? You can go back and watch it. It's very uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
John
Moxley.
Does this not set up a special match? Are you feeling me? Are you feeling the thing?
I think we lost AMW's audio.
And that sounded. Either I went deaf or I can't hear you.
I can't. Oh, now I can hear you.
Okay, one more time.
Oh, I said, and why are people calling me when I'm live on the show? When they supposed to be watching the show. But what was I saying? Shit.
We're talking about Moxley.
Moxley. Yeah, Moxley. They checks all the boxes. What you said, yeah.
If they use Stone Cold to put over Moxley, that puts Moxley, who already has history with Roman Reigns, in a very good position. Imagine that. We keep talking about they got nobody to challenge Reigns. You bring in somebody who has been a world champion in your company and their company, somebody who has great history with Roman Reigns, and somebody who just beat Steve Austin. You got one hell of a main event. Thank you very much. I just booked WWE for the next 6 months.
Hey, look. Everybody give a round of applause. Everybody.
Hey, somebody kick this dude out. Hey, somebody kick this dude out. Somebody kick this dude.
I'd like to kick his ass. Hey, I'll give you my address, motherfucker. Let's talk about it.
Hey, you know what? Them trolls and critics is something else.
Yeah, but when you say I rape little boys and girls, man, that's just a sick fuck.
That was disgusting.
If that's your freaking name, if that's your name, cuz hey, you suck. But it's like critics.
That means you can't get laid by adults, so go fuck yourself. And then shoot yourself.
But anyway, we got Dave in the house, and we have Destination Stone.
Dave, Destination Stone, what's up?
But so are you saying that Cody Rhodes possibly going to WWE could lead to John Moxley coming back?
I think it reverses the trend. I mean, so far, all it is AEW stealing WWE talent. honestly, I think Cody's leaving because he feels that he can make a bigger impact in WWE right now than he can AEW because they're paying attention to Danielson. They're paying attention to Punk, MJF. Maybe Moxley sees this as a chance to go to Vince and get paid. And they're talking that AEW at this point has a salary cap because their TV deal isn't as good as WWE. I know that Fox at one point offered to pay part of CM Punk's salary. So if Moxley is willing to come back, Vince might be willing to pay him more. And like I said, him and Stone Cold had some legitimate heat for a long time over it. I think they mended fences, but that's a lot of history you could build together. That's a kind of passing the torch moment. That's somebody that people could get by and believe. And people like Moxley. I mean, I like him all right. He's not my favorite wrestler, but I did sure like to see him fight the tribal chief.
Yeah, me too.
Well, there's talk about Chris Jericho might be coming back.
Yeah. Titties.
The what?
That man's got the weirdest set of titties I ever seen in my life. I don't want to see titties.
What the hell?
That's true. Hey, look, that's just saying something, man. We say some titties.
Something ain't wrong with that dude's titties, man. He needs to go have surgery on those motherfuckers.
That's just saying something, though, man. Y'all
I was thinking about that too. I was going to get there.
That is a good one, Stevie and Dwayne, man. That's a good one because
I was going to get there. Because
Triple H, but if Triple H and Cody gonna do this together, or is it gonna be a different? I don't. Because that's good.
Cody Rhodes helping to start the new ROH.
Something to think about.
Because
there's just so much smoke behind that WWE rumor. And so many people within the organization talking about it, I kind of feel like it's probably a done deal already, and we don't know it. If there's smoke, there's fire. If you can smell a fart, somebody let it. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody did it, man. You know, somebody that tore a hole.
Supposedly, the ROH thing is supposed to start back up in a couple more months. That's pretty significant timing. Maybe Cody Rhodes shows up at Wrestlemania.
Geek strong.
And then he leaves. He just shows up for an appearance. Just enough so he can promote the new ROH. I don't know.
I don't think Vince lets that happen. I think Vince sees this as an opportunity to steal something. Vince, you know how Vince is. He's got an ego the size of.
Oh, yeah.
I think he sees this as an opportunity to steal one of Tony Khan's boys. And I think he's probably throwing, my base opinion, he's probably throwing more money at Cody than Cody's worth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
Cody is a mid-carder. He is a high-profile mid-carder.
Mid-carder, he sure is.
He's a 36-year-old good worker.
But he's got a name to him. You know, he's got a name to him. So not only the Rhodes name, but he's got a Hollywood-esque type name to him that they could probably cultivate him into kind of being a Miz type person within the company where he could be, a guy who has multiple ventures and does a lot of stuff on TV because it seems like that's where he wants to go, him and his wife.
What if they paired him and kids together? Can you imagine a more obnoxious team with their two wives and them?
Oh my God!
And what if he comes out now? And me and you talked about this before the stream. So there are rumors him and Tony Khan had a falling out, but during their statements they both praised each other and were respectful and all that good shit. But what if he comes out and he says, Tony Khan, I used you. I couldn't get where I wanted to be in this federation, so I used you. I used you for your money. I used you to get on mainstream TV, and I used you to be the star that I always knew I could be, so I could come back to Vince and take every title he had. Woo! Woo!
That would be nasty.
You always got the balls dropping in that arena. I mean, he did. Honestly, Cody wasn't that big of a star. He was a big on the independent circuit, but he goes to AEW. He gets 2 TV shows.
Yeah.
He gets his wife on more commercials than most movie stars.
Yep.
He comes out and says, I used AEW to get back where I want to be. That's a generic wrestling. I basically took a billionaire's son's money and I came back to where real wrestling exists. Have a nice day. Tell me that shit don't work. He becomes the main event right there. He becomes the biggest heel besides Roman Reigns in the company if he does that right there. But then you got all these AEW fans who hate his ass.
Well, maybe, because I feel like a lot of WWE fans that are still there aren't AEW fans. So
there's some people who like both, though. There are some people.
Well, no, there are, but I feel like the majority of the people who are WWE fans have chosen their side by now, where they're like, because a lot of people that like AEW don't usually go and watch WWE.
Well, if he does that, then he becomes the biggest baby face in WWE. Yep. He's either going to be a heel or a face, but he's going to be big one way or another. It's just if he wants to say that about Tony Khan, if he wants to say, I took that spoiled brat son of a billionaire's money and I turned myself into a superstar, and there ain't a damn thing anybody can do
about it. That's cool. That's gonna be nuts.
Good chick.
Let's try that shit for Cody, and then people start watching Raw again.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. Yeah. Cody will be a big star if he comes out, and because you've seen a lot of people coming from the WWE making their statements, coming out saying either they'll come out and say WWE or they'll say, "Oh, I came from the E," or "I came from up north," or wherever.
Yeah, and, or that other place.
Or
their dog Vince. Nobody's ever dogged Tony, and at the end of the day, you can say what you want. Vince made his money by hard work. Tony made his money because Daddy worked hard, and that's a sore spot, man. I don't care who you are. Nobody wants to. No matter how you got to where you want to be, nobody wants to be accused of getting everything off their daddy's name or their daddy's money. I don't care who you are. Luckily, my daddy was broke, so I got everything on my own. But and he didn't like it.
But no, it's I don't know. Like Cody Rhodes, I could see. It's hard for me to see him go back to WWE, but it's possible if the money's right and the situation is right. I could see him starting his own promotion though, and trying to bring back, because he's always talked about wanting to have. He wanted to have wrestling, do stuff like his father used to, like run his own stuff. And I feel like he must have felt like he couldn't do that in AEW. There's too many chefs in the kitchen. And I feel like he wants to be the guy in charge. He wants to be Tony Khan.
But the one thing we're forgetting, everybody talks about people starting their own company and stuff. And in theory, that sounds great. But you know what it takes? Money. And that's the type of money Cody Rhodes don't have. Now, I don't think unless Triple H was to somehow talk Stephanie into selling some of her WWE stock, they don't have that kind of money. I mean, you're going to have serious investors. That's what Tony Khan had. We've seen TNA struggle for 20 years through different owners and different management and different investors. You can't just start a wrestling company overnight, go out and buy a ring. You know what I'm saying? You got to get it. Yeah. Even if he started his own promotion, and maybe he's made some friends in the TV industry, but it's hard as hell to get a TV deal nowadays because people want to be entertained, and to get the good time slots, to get the good nights, to have your show and stuff, you got to spend some money. And I just don't think Cody's got that kind of money. I think that's a pipe dream, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you.
No, I mean, I do believe that. It is a tough thing. And yeah. And because for the longest I thought, oh man, I would love to have seen Triple H by ROH and turn ROH into like what he really wants a promotion to be, not like, you know, to have it be the way he wants it to be.
Right.
And if somehow Cody and Triple H could work together, that would be amazing. I would definitely love to see that promotion. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. It's gonna be hard to see him in a WWE ring, and hopefully not chasing the 24/7 title.
Yeah, that would suck.
I got one more question for you.
Who's gonna be the first AEW wrestler to get on there and say, "Yeah, I run Cody's ass off"?
Ooh.
Is it gonna be Malachi Black? Is it gonna be Sammy Guevara?
You know what? Good question, man. But Malachi Black can really call that shot. But I mean, you know,
he didn't do himself any favors by some of the jobs he did. I mean, he let Brody Lee beat him half to death. He let Malachi Black beat him pretty bad clean too. I mean, he lost really bad matches. I mean, and like I said, never was he the world champion. And there's something to be said by saying, hey, we're bringing in a former organization's world champion. You know, I mean, you know, intercontinental champions come and go. They bounce around organizations. When, you know, when Ric Flair would show up someplace new or Hulk Hogan showed up someplace new, it got big headlines. You know what I'm saying? When, I don't know, when Cody Rhodes or the Honky Tonk Man showed up someplace else, wasn't really that big of a deal at the time.
Well, I mean, but I think the only thing I would say to that is you can say that about some people showing up. Like you can say former world champion Christian.
Well, yeah. There's a turd in almost every And I like Christian, but he was really a world champion when TNA was looking for world champions, and then WWE made him for world champion for what, like 2 days or something?
Yeah.
Like he won the title, went to Taco Bell and got a burrito and came back and lost it. I mean, it wasn't long, man.
They hit the switch.
Speaking of former
hit that kill switch.
Yeah.
Former world champions. How about this guy?
Oh, Keith Lee. Former NXT and North American champion.
Yes, he has been a world champion.
Yep.
And I thought his debut he came across as a badass to me.
Yeah.
I thought he was very Goldberg-like. They did more to make him a superstar in that one match than WWE did in 6 months on the Raw brand.
On the main roster. On the main roster. Yeah.
The Triple H show pushed him, man.
He did. When he threw that kid across the ring, I really thought that kid was going to end up in the 3rd row.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome, man. I wasn't a Keith Lee guy. I'll be honest with you. I didn't see what everybody liked in him in WWE. I mean, he had some skills and stuff, but I thought he came across too nice. In this, he came across a little bit cocky, a little bit arrogant, a little bit, hey, I'm better than you, and we both know it.
Yeah. No, like that's what I liked. Like when I saw him in NXT for the first time, and then I saw him in his matches with Dijakovic, I was like, for me, that's when I was like, I went back and watched some of Keith Lee's stuff on the indie scene. I was like, dude, this dude is a beast. Is a freaking beast.
You didn't know him before then?
Say what?
You didn't know him before then?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I had heard about him, but I'd never like looked into him or nothing.
Yeah.
But
as
soon as I saw him in NXT,
you feel like Tony Khan jumped into Triple H's mind and saw exactly how he wanted Keith Lee to be and said, "This is what you need to do, and this is how we're going to do it." And Keith Lee followed through. And even Jim Cornette, Jim Cornette, who never says anything good about AEW, was like, that was as good a debut as I've seen in years.
And I think I feel like Keith Lee is probably the person that brought that to AEW, where he's like, let me do this. Let me show you this. This is a side of me that I wasn't able to show before. So let me do this. And I bet you it's just going to kill it. And Tony Khan's probably like, yeah, whatever, cool. And he let him do what he does. Because it seems like that's what
Tony Khan did promote him as a big star. I mean, they made a big thing about a new signing company. I mean, you got Jay White, who has done crazy things overseas, and his debut was pathetic. I mean, you had both ends of the spectrum. You had Keith Lee with an awesome debut, and then you had Jay White, who you're like, who the fuck is that guy?
And I think that's the telling thing about it's sad, but kind of true that one company is more well known amongst even casual fans, than the other. So like somebody going, who's that weird dude with the jacket and whatnot? I don't know. They say his name is Jay White or some Blade or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Jay White from he was Bullet Club.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, casual fans probably have no idea who he is.
Oh yeah,
and don't care. Whereas like Keith Lee was on WWE television.
Yeah,
you know, he's got more. Even in his lack of pushing him, he's got more exposure than Jay White does.
He came across as a bigger star just because he'd been in WWE.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you somebody else who Cody could feud with, and this might be a very good first feud, is Finn Balor, both former Bullet Club members.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would give him something to do. I mean, he'd be looking at the lights at the end of the night, but I mean, hell, at least he'd be on TV.
Well, and I think, but I do like your idea of Randy Orton, because it was like, I feel like Randy Orton's getting close to the end of his career almost. Like, and it feels like he's kind of pushing like he's clearing out all his old feuds. Like he had the whole thing with Edge when Edge first came back. He was the guy that he feuded with. You know, if Cody comes in and he feuds with him, even if it's for like 3 months or so, you know, they could have a good 3-match ending if the WWE will let them.
Well, what do you think about not to change the subject too quick? But what did you think about Brock coming out and beating Austin Theory's ass and then taking I like babyface Brock where he's kind of funny and
me too.
That was fun.
I still don't want him to win the title.
No,
but
well, somebody was throwing out a theory, and it's a stupid website or a stupid channel.
Like, Blue Sasquatch, you funny. I'm looking for the thong, dog. I threw her thong in the river, man. You know I'm looking for her thong, man. You know I'm looking for it, man.
The hell?
I threw her thong in the river. Hey, I'm gonna do this country song for y'all now, all right? Y'all get rid of that country song.
I need a drink on that one.
My bad, I mean to cut y'all off, man. Blue
that's all right.
That's
all right. But no, yeah, they were talking about, what was it? Like, I don't remember what it was, but they were talking about somehow where at the end of WrestleMania, Roman Reigns is the double champion. So I don't know if Brock wins, beats Bobby, comes back, and then gets beat by Roman. Roman has both titles. It's stupid.
It just feels like Roman feels at this point like Brock did a few years ago, where you're just like, and I like Roman. But I'm just ready for somebody to beat him.
Yeah. No, I am like, the problem is they haven't built anybody up for it to happen at this WrestleMania.
No.
So
it's at Brock. I mean, Brock could legitimately beat him.
Yeah.
And
I feel like everybody like that would. But then,
The thing is, if you beat Bobby Lashley, if he wins the title Elimination Chamber, what do you do with Lashley at WrestleMania?
Well, good question. They ain't letting the Kofi and Big E be a New Day right now because they just keep making them come out as Kofi and Big E. So I think Big E is still a single star. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah.
They're not being a tag team now. It's Kofi Kingston, and Big E. They're not New Day.
Yeah.
So maybe Big E is still a singles player, but they're playing it to be, after WrestleMania. So Lashley can have something to do at WrestleMania with Big E, maybe. But they look like to me. Lashley a babyface. It looked like Lashley a babyface to me. Y'all.
What?
What'd you say, Tess?
I said, problem is Lashley's on Raw and Big E's on SmackDown. Big E's now on a SmackDown.
Yeah, that's right.
AJ Styles, I thought AJ came across pretty good on that interview.
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's like to me now AJ and Bobby Lashley are baby faces. That's what it seemed to me. They giving out high fives to people and dapping stuff coming down the aisle, giving out high fives and dapping people up. Heels don't do that, right?
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that? Have y'all paid that some any attention?
I saw AJ. I've seen AJ ever since Omos
left. Been doing it for the past 3 weeks since he became before champion. He been coming out giving out high fives and stuff, giving fist bumps to people. So I think he is a babyface in the making.
I don't feel like they got a lot of storylines heading into Mania.
Now that you say that with the babyface, if Bobby Lashley loses the title at Elimination Chamber, my problem is, you know what I see them doing? They're going to do Bobby Lashley probably versus Omos at WrestleMania.
Or Damian Priest.
Maybe. I don't know. Like,
feels like they want to turn Damian pretty bad.
Yeah, but if they do that, I don't
know. Damian bisexual, so it's like they're going to keep him as a champion to make this colorway look good, this rainbow look good. You know what I'm saying? But they're on their side, they got the colorway with you don't think so? I mean, I'm just saying, do I sound racist? I'm sorry. I mean, do I sound like I'm
No, I was just
one of those people.
No, I was just funny.
Do I sound like one of those people that's racist or something? Or I don't want to sound like I'm one of them people, man, that's totally, I mean, I want to just stay in my place and stay in my lane, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like
you done turning in the fast lane. Don't back out now. You're just driving down the fast lane. If life's a highway, you run the motherfucker all night long, son. Now you know how I feel. Only white guy in the room, man, trying to make it.
Hey, man, no, you're the coolest guy in the room, man. Look,
I don't see color.
Me neither, man. So that's my thing, but. You cool guy in the room, but
you see rainbows. Don't give me that
a
shit.
bag of Skittles and shit. But they trying to keep this rainbow thing in it, man. The Elemental P crew, the Elemental P community. You know what I'm talking about? So they trying to keep it. They trying to keep, look at NXT 2.0. Look at the colors in that. The color scheme in it. So Damian Priest is like he's part of the LMNOP community.
So
you know what I'm saying? So I guess
let me make sure I'm I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I ain't real smart. Everybody knows it. So you're saying if Damian Priest didn't occasionally like to have balls on his chin, they might lose the title. Now, I just making sure. I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I just make sure we're in the same place. We're in the same boat.
I mean,
together.
yeah. I mean, they trying to, yeah, because they gonna try to keep it on him as long as they can because they trying to fit that the LMNOP trying to make them happy.
What if we get a Damian Priest video
what
where
the fuck is it anyway?
Where he like finishes somebody off like Paige did on the U.S. title? You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Yeah, yeah. But they're getting 2.0.
69, bro.
69 be done.
Maybe can't make it because the team's a Damian Priest.
Yeah, so they got to have that Demon champion that's that way, in the LMNOP community. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure that's the right lettering. Is it LMN? I thought there was a G or something in there. Oh, man.
There's a G and some other stuff.
I think it's a G spot.
LGBTQ.
Something like that, man. I don't follow, so I don't know it, but I know it's LMNOP or something community. Whatever that community is, they got to see, they got to go where they see fit. So they appreciate that's what sees fit for that community because he got
paid for by Taz. Now that Country Fried Wrestling is canceled, you can find Taz and Nathan Bowden.
We're gonna be on Tasman's channel next.
Hey man,
he's gone from America's Most Wanted to America's Most Canceled in the last 30 seconds. Like, dude, we are living in America. The worst thing, oh my God. The only thing you don't do as a black man is talk about a gay person, and you pull that out. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm just using one of those things, Dave Chappelle, he said something about Clayton Bigsby,
Oh shit!
You remember Clayton Bigsby?
Yes, I do.
So,
for the
record, crying, man.
As one of the main representatives of Country Fried Wrestling, we are fully support Damian Priest taking balls to the face. We do not have a problem with that. We are in his corner. He can tag. He can't tag us in, but we're there behind. Well, more to the side of it because we don't want to get in front of him either. But you get what I'm saying? Jesus, now you got me involved. Oh my God, I'm canceled.
I balled him, so I can be supporting I can be showing my support, but that's about it.
But did you find before you knew he kind of like the penis? Wow.
No.
We started out exciting, and now we're all going straight to hell.
Yo, they call the Tasman a transparent albino.
I don't know if I should be offended or not.
I don't either.
I'm going to see King Jesus.
I don't know what just happened.
Hey, man, you know how black is about Jesus, man. Come on, man.
So what are you opening down there, Bowden?
My last figure of the day.
Alright, fabulous.
So I opened up all these figures. All the figures I showed you guys.
Damn, you ain't playing.
So, but this is the last one. Save the best for last.
Oh, that's nice.
Great.
But, and I just kind of, because I blame sleeping for this part. I just started getting into some, just checking out trading cards.
Yeah.
And because I figure I could use some trading cards as a way to get autographs from wrestlers or whatever.
Yeah.
But now
cool
some of the newest ones, you can see the little label on there. There's an Upper Deck logo.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And inside it comes with a pack of 3 cards.
Okay.
So any of these, the new ones, the Unmatched Series 3, each of them comes with a pack of 3 cards in them. So I was looking. I've been looking for some AEW cards. So
that's why they're going up.
Yeah.
They go to what? $24.99.
Is that how much they are now?
The figures?
The AEW figures going up $24.99, right?
I seen them at Walmart. Some of them at Walmart on clearance for like $10 the other day.
Yeah, they got some new ones coming out. It's probably going. The price will be going up, man. Like the basics will be going up. Basic Elite will be the basics will be going up for WWE. The Elite will be going up to like $19.99, and the ones at Walmart, the basics will be going up to like $11.99. So.
Well, now my Walmart's selling them for $22 for the Elites right now.
Yeah,
these
mine too.
Mine is like $14.97, $15.97.
You sure those aren't on sale?
Nah, that's how much these Elites are at my Walmart down here.
Yeah,
my AEW is $19.99.
They were on rollback for a while. I bet your Walmart ain't got their pricing changes. Sometimes Walmart sees some of the pricing changes don't come down. You better buy them sons of bitches up because they're going for about $22 everywhere else.
Yeah. That's 22 is standard now. So
damn.
But yeah,
they $59.97 my Walmart though, for real. But I'm gonna go ahead and get what I need to get. I'm out of this piece tomorrow. I got to get with 2 tags, man, about that thing I talked to you about last week too. So
that's CM Punk.
Yeah,
I got him waiting for you, buddy.
Oh,
Fabulous. That's right, Fabulous. We don't care if Priest takes balls to the chin, man. We don't care, as long as it's not us, right? That's right. You're right, my brother.
Oh my God! Don't even throw the part about not us, man. We support Dan Priest and everything he does in his life. If he wants to take balls to the chin or cooter to the face, whatever makes him happy, we're there for him. If he wants to take them both different times in the same night, we're there for him.
All right. With that being said, well, that's Sting right there.
Nice.
That's the
I got that thing. I got it.
I
got me one I opened. I got one I didn't open.
I need to find a couple more. One to keep in box, and then one so I can take the jacket off.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to.
I want to mess up. I want to mess up one, man, with the one that's kind of messed up. They kind of boxed it. I want that one so I can open it up and
what's he got under the jacket? Does he got the T-shirt on, or what does it look like?
Yeah.
What do you like?
It look kind of botched too. The other one just like that, but it's kind of botched, but it looks good.
Hold on a second.
But when you take the jacket off, does he just have the T-shirt on under it? Like, does it show his arms or whatever?
So the shirt
all black all the way up. We got long sleeves on.
Oh, it's a long sleeve. Okay, that's what I was wondering if it was a T-shirt.
But
it's long sleeve.
It's all painted on though.
Yeah.
I just
because
the
torso moves, so you can see like the head of the paint move or whatever.
Right.
So
that's another thing too. Like they brought in Sting, and I don't feel like they've really done much with him. He's just kind of followed Darby Allin around, like, "How you doing?"
Yeah, he kind of like training him, I guess, or giving him some training.
Well, I don't even think he's training him. I feel like he's just like, "Hey, I'm going to give you some advice and
pointers,
life lessons and whatnot." And
see, I feel like he's more like, "I'm going to follow you around so I'll still be relevant at 60."
Well, yes, that too. Exactly. That is definitely.
I'll stand by the ring while you wrestle and hit people with a baseball bat and get paid a lot of money by Tony Khan.
I won't even hit people with a baseball bat. I'll just stand by and ward off people. I'll just swing a bat and miss people and make sure they don't mess with you. I'll be a face manager. That just sounds weird.
I don't think Sting can go heel anymore.
No. I see it hard for unless you're literally one of the 4 horsemen. I see it hard for any legend to truly, unless you're like a truly hated heel. Maybe Jim Cornette could, he could, still be But I see it hard for a lot of legends to
it's hard to
be
believe
a
that
heel
Arn
manager.
is as popular as he is. Like, Arn was never a very popular horseman.
No?
Like, he was respected, but I mean, I'd say probably he's sold maybe 5 Arn. Has anybody ever seen an Arn Anderson t-shirt?
No. I'd love to see one.
I mean, kind of, sort of. Really?
I actually like Dolly Anderson pretty good.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they ever will, but I would love to see. I wish I could find a good Horseman set of figures. I know they had that 4-pack back in the day.
That's still pretty. You can get that fairly cheap. I got mine a couple years ago, but I got them loose. The Flair isn't very good. Well, he comes with trunks. He comes with black trunks and black and red boots, and I don't remember Flair ever wearing really black trunks a lot.
I switched mine out, the box. I opened my box up, put the red Flair in there. Because it matched everybody that was in the box.
That's one thing I like about this figure. He's got the 4 Horsemen shirt on.
You got about 4 of them, man, so I put a shirt on all of them. Better yet, about 8 of them. So I got 2 sets of different horsemen. I got the Sting, Luger, and Flair and Sid by themselves, and I got the first 4 by themselves. So.
Well, you heard the story about Greedo. Greedo wanted the Raw shirts that came with the Drew McIntyre figure, so he waited. They were like $5 on Ringside Collectibles, the Drew McIntyre Elite, and ordered like 10 of them for the Raw shirts.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
He don't play around, that Greedo.
I guess that's why he's Nito.
That's the first Drew McIntyre I had was the Raw shirt.
I'm not gonna lie, fellas. My head has never hurt this bad. I feel like honestly that I might have got shot in the back of the head, and I'm just too scared to look back.
Oh, I got you.
We're about to end it up right now.
I don't have a bullet back there, do I?
We'll use our dominant champions for next week.
No.
Yeah,
hopefully nothing happens in the news. We can hit up one of these topics.
I think Cody will sign this week.
But we never know, because Cody might sign for what, Friday?
TEW Wrestling, what's up, buddy?
Well, SmackDown's already been taped.
Oh, has it?
SmackDown's already been taped. That's why Sami Zayn will be your Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't. It's been hard to keep up with all kinds of wrestling going on and just life in general. But before we go, I was going to show you guys the cards I got from this pack. I got John Silver. Don't care. Colt Cabana magazine cover.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
And the current AEW World Champion, Hangman Adam Page.
Nice. That's nice.
So
they look good. They look good too. Like, that's some good cards. I might do it, man. I've been at the card game for a minute. I got a whole bunch of all kind of sports cards and stuff, and comic cards and stuff. So
yeah.
Hey, ain't Elimination Chamber this weekend?
It's Saturday at 12.
Is it Saturday?
Saturday at 12. At 12, yeah. At 12 noon.
You know what we did or didn't do? We did not give our predictions. Which, I mean, a lot of shit went today that kind of threw us off. But we did not give predictions.
All right. Let's see.
I said we do a special Thursday episode.
Hey, sounds good to me.
Okay. Let me we'll do a Thursday episode, because I think I'm taking
put the reminders out there, then, buddy. Put the reminders out there, then.
I think I'll probably be taking Thursday off for taking care of other situations. So I may be off for work. I may take Thursday off for work. So,
well, I'm off for the rest of the week. Still. I still go back to the weekend. So I go back Monday. So
okay,
I'm free.
cool.
I ain't gonna be home. I'm gonna be out and about.
Then
I have to go see my cargo crate.
I will hit you guys up just like usual, but on Thursday. Just a reminder, and
we'll have our predictions.
Yep.
And we might be able to report some more breaking news on Cody Rhodes or Steve Austin.
Yep. Or shoot, we may hear about what's going on, what the plans are for Keith Lee.
True.
That'd be even cooler.
And we'll be able to talk about the MJF CM Punk rematch.
Yeah. So we get some AEW in too.
And we'll be able to tell you how Braun Breaker destroyed Santos Escobar tonight on NXT, even though that hasn't happened yet. I feel pretty confident that it will.
It's on, and it's on. I'm really not watching, but it's on.
And Tommaso Ciampa might defeat Dolph Ziggler.
Tommaso was on Raw last night.
Yeah. Maybe he'll be on Raw from now on. And then his career will go into the crap.
I thought Dolph Ziggler was wanting to fight Braun Breaker. How'd I get so lost?
Well, yeah, but I think because they had the match between Braun Breaker and Santos Escobar, I think they're building Dolph Ziggler versus Braun Breaker. That might be coming for like WrestleMania or something. So to hold over Dolph Ziggler, they're giving Dolph Ziggler to Tommaso Ciampa. Because Tommaso Ciampa is friends with Braun Breaker now, I guess. I don't know.
And yet they fired the Fiend because of budget cuts.
Or he was just too damn creative.
Yeah. He actually put asses in seats. He actually made you want to watch a television show.
Yep.
Not that I'm still pissed off about that. I wouldn't want anybody to think I'm pissed off because
I am. Not. So I am.
Okay, I am too. But I'm trying to let go.
I'm using my Oprah. I'm using my Oprah card. Me too.
But with that being said, I want to thank everybody for coming in. Everybody in the chat. Thank you for showing up. We always love you guys coming in, adding something extra to the show. I want to thank America's Most Wanted for coming in, bringing a championship level to this stream. I want to bring the hardest working man in all of country fried wrestling, Tazman Taylor, the man with the painful headache, came in and still put in work. So, with that being said, I'm Nathan Bowden. That's Tazman. That's AMW. And we're out.
We love you, fuckers.
Love y'all. Peace. Y'all be safe.
Peace, you mother flowers.